From the Bronc TV and Radio studios at UGPA in Edinburgh, it's the Bronc Sports Report. What's happening, Bronc Nation? I'm Daniel Morales. I'm going to be giving you the Bronc Radio Sportscast for this week. This week, we're giving you all the 4-on-1 on NFL action from free agents to combine interviews, plus all the info of an NBA Hall of Famer's recent trip. But first,
on Monday, March 18th, Athletic Director Chris King announced in a press conference the university would not be renewing Coach Ryan Marks' annual contract. Despite posting a .500 winning percentage and winning record in the Great West Conference, his services here are no longer needed. Coach Marks was quoted saying, "We've made some wonderful friends during our time here and will be appreciative for the support we've had from the community." Marks compiled an overall record of 39 wins and 89 losses and a Great Western Conference record of 16 wins and 26 losses in 4 years. AD Chris King announced a search for Marks' replacement would begin immediately. For Bronc Radio Sports, I am Ivan Herrera.
Also on Monday, March 18th, Athletic Director Chris King announced, "After careful review of our women's basketball program, I feel it is in the best interest of the program to seek new leadership. We wish Denny all the best and thank him for his efforts with the Bronc women's basketball program these last 4 years." Coach Denny Downing compiled an overall record of 51 wins and 68 losses and a Great West Conference record of 21 wins and 21 losses. A search to replace Denny Downing will begin immediately. For Bronc Radio Sports, I'm Amy Marroquin.
Pay cuts have been one of the main focus points this year during the NFL offseason. Dallas Cowboys corner Brandon Carr has already taken a pay cut only into his second year after signing with the Cowboys last year. Chicago Bears linebacker Brian Urlacher, Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker James Harrison, New Orleans Saints linebacker Jonathan Vilma, Tennessee Titans quarterback Matt Hasselbeck are all players who have been released this offseason because they refuse to take a pay cut or restructure their contracts with their teams. New York Giants defensive back Corey Webster, who turns 31 this year and is in the final year of his contract, will be making less money next season after taking a pretty hefty pay cut to stay with the G-Men. Stay tuned with Bronc Sports Radio as we look to keep you informed on your latest NFL offseason news. For Bronc Sports Radio, I'm Mark Mayhem.
Do you have a girlfriend? Do you like girls? These were some of the questions asked to new and upcoming football players at the NFL Scouting Combine last week. Normally, these questions are not asked for any job interview. Anyhow, it would be illegal. Up to 60 10-minute interviews were permitted with the players trying out for one of 32 NFL teams. The National Football Players Union joined the NFL in condemning these questions according to the Sports Business News. Championships and Super Bowls have a tendency for most fans to forget or care about a player's sexual orientation. For the Bronc Radio Sports Report, I am Fred Mann.
Dennis Rodman recently created a media buzz when he took a trip to North Korea and became the first American to meet Kim Jong-un in what he called a trip for basketball diplomacy. The two watched the basketball game and became what Rodman calls best friends. Rodman also brought back a message for President Barack Obama, and that was for him to call Kim Jong-un because he doesn't want war. Although some speculate this is just another plea for attention from Dennis Rodman, he has been clear on his intent to return to North Korea. For Bronc Radio, I'm Randy Navarro.
well, that's it for this week's Bronc Report. I would like to thank radio station manager Cassie Perez, news director Omar Jimenez, and all the radio station staff. And as always, be sure to support UTP Athletics. Go Bronx!